50th game of Black Adam. Thank you, 3-3 for Bama Boy Roy. Real freak of game. Showtime magic. Help me out, Clay. You lost me. Showtime magic. I don't want to talk about KU and Bama. That's what I don't like about him. At KU and at Bama. KU Bama. Yeah. He used to freak games at KU too, but somehow, some way, he's figured out a way to win twice, maybe even 3 times in North Carolina. No Tar Heel slander. We got Mr. Troll. Got a soft spot there, huh? Mr. Davis. Okay. And you wrong for that Avi Clay Davis talking about Florida Evans look like my man Big Poppy. You're wrong for that. It's fucking hilarious, but you're wrong. Now, let me see. Well, it has 3 national championships. Yeah, I know. Well, hey, but that don't stop the fact that man used to in Kansas. He in Kansas super hard. Yeah, I'm just saying. Dude had mad talent in Kansas. And let's get in some of this All-Star competition, man. The All-Star game, the All-Star weekend in itself, I would give it a B+. Maybe because I walked into it giving it a G. That's why my grade is so high. I was really unenthused about it. I think I talked to Ben or Clutch, Kev from Clutch Conversation, one of them on their shows, and I said I really wasn't looking forward to it. But I was impressed. The rookie game, of course, I was rooting for the kids from America. I was definitely rooting for them because you knew the narrative was going to be, see, they have the kids from in Europe, they have more skill, they have more ability. They're being trained properly. These nappy-headed Negroes can't play basketball. You knew that was going to be the narrative, so I'm glad they had an opportunity to win that. Trade, all we've heard about all season is Luka Doncic this and Luka Doncic that, and Trae Young showed up and showed out. My man Grego gonna love every minute of that. That's his brother on his little cousin sister side. Go ahead to come home and absorb some of that Carolina energy so he can start. Yeah, okay. If that's the case, hey man, I was always taught once you talk one thing, you revert back to what you know. And by the way, your boy Dean, he had a whole lot of talent, not the only win too. I'm just saying, I ain't throwing no stones or nothing, because my team has never won a national championship. But let's be honest, I couldn't see any celebrity game. Ray Allen shooting the lights out. Man, Ray Allen, shout out to my favorite 2 guards of all time. No, it's not Michael Jordan, it's Ray Allen. How about that? Not Michael Jeffrey. Walter Ray Allen. How about that? You should grade each event separately. The 3-point contest was garbage. Was good. The garbage unit, it was good and close. Steph was the winner. A lot of those dudes were good garbage. Oh, good garbage. I'm reading too fast. You know what? I like the 3-point contest. I just didn't like the fact that Steph didn't win. I'm always rooting for Melanin. That's just how I get down. Tiff, you know how I get down. But I thought overall it was pretty good. The dunk contest, they need to start making it. Either they need to put that dunk contest in between the skills competition and the 3-point shootout, or they need to do away with it. Last night, the homie Courtney was on Ben for BS3 show. People forget about Ray Allen. Yes, man, Milwaukee Ray Allen was a dog. He was a dog the whole demonstration. But man, I've been a Ray Allen fan since he got at UConn. I damn near became a UConn fan, but I wasn't gonna go that far. But that dunk contest is horrible, man. It stinks like morning breath. Jesus. But like Courtney, the homie Courtney last night on Ben for BS3 show, he said that they don't have time to practice. I disagree, man. I mean, it's 168 hours in a week. You play basketball for a job. What I believe they need to do is look at Ben for BS3. You can't say nothing about them Tar Heels or them Cowboys, man. You know what, Ben? It's your first one, but we talk about the Cowboys too. If I could think of something bad to say about Jerry Jones, I'm gonna say it too. How about that? Steph had a bad All-Star weekend. Yeah, Steph always have a bad All-Star weekend. He don't never win 3-point shootout. Has he ever won it? But he's still the man, so I ain't tripping. Yeah, the dunk contest sucks ass, man. What they really, you know how you make the dunk contest better? It ain't the practicing like I suggested. I thought about this after I said it. It ain't the practicing. It ain't none of that. You know what you do? $50,000 ain't no real money no more. See, when Michael Jordan was winning the dunk contest, $50,000 was a decent amount of money. He was making $600,000 back then when he was winning the dunk contest. So 50 was a nice piece of change. Make the dunk contest $2 million. Watch all those stars jump their ass up and get to playing in it again. See, that's the problem. Who the hell want to see a trophy? Yeah, who want a trophy and $50,000? See, I told y'all. They should give the dunk trophy to the best dunker in the game. Interesting concept. I like that. Speaking of Tiffany, speaking of this, I was I got a lot of free time on my hand. I'm gonna go back to baseball for about 30 seconds. Okay. Nobody really watch baseball anymore. If you my age, you used to really, really enjoy baseball. And now we don't engage with baseball. How about this? This is just something when you got this much free time on your hand, you bouncing off the ball, and you always think about sports. How about this, guys? Remember, the interleague play. Make it a point system, like in hockey, and then you get 5 points for the All-Star game, and at the end of the season, whichever league that won the most interleague games get home field advantage. That way, at the end of the season, when it's the Kansas City Royals playing against the Cubs, and both of them out of it, yeah, I said that, Cub fans, both of them out of it, everybody be paying attention to those games to see who get the World Series, get the home field advantage in the World Series. Maybe I'm just too much of a geek, but let me know what y'all think about that. Back to the NBA All-Star Weekend. Let me know what y'all think about that for series. Paul George should have won the best dunk. Boy, that was a nice dunk. That was on the Vince Carter side of the game. That's why Rudy Gobert ass was crying. Man, oh my God. I mean, he missed out on $1 million. But then again, $1 million ain't a whole lot of money when you making 12, 15 a year. No one gets dirty in baseball anymore. Where are the new Ricky Hendersons? Because they're using the damn computers, Tiff. They're using the computers too much. Too many nerds control baseball. He only missed out on $1 million, Clay. Too many nerds. It's not responsible to steal a base because you might lose an out. This is why you have to remove the nerds from sports. Look, I understand analytics plays a role. This girly girl in the building. Much love to my girly girl. Her and my homie Mandelion in the building. Even if he ain't in the building, they in the building. She in the building, that mean that. But yeah, you're right, Tim. You have to remove all these eggheads from sports because sports is in physicality. Yes, you can use the computer to get you a better result. Yes, you can put yourself in a great position to analyze things and move forward for historical purposes, like the title of the show, History or History. But at some point, you have to use the gut. You have to go on instinct, and you have to throw the computer out of the window. Now, with that being said, big ups to Michael Jordan and Jordan Brand. I want to give a big shout out to Michael Jeffrey Jordan for making sure Jordan Brand is taking over the universe. Gotta get up to the brother, man. Mike is doing a whole lot. A lot of people get pissed off at Mike because he don't speak up on social issues. Look, I would rather Michael Jordan not say anything than if he got caught up in some nonsense and then speaking ignorantly about something that he didn't know. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and go with that. Jerry FDB suggested I like this. The dunk contest, they should play a game of horse or call it dunk. Interesting. I like that idea too. But what happens when you get somebody like Giannis Antetokounmpo or one of these super athletic dudes that go first and then they lose? I don't know. It would have to be two different type of horses because at some point you will get a wildly athletic dude. He get doing insane stuff, and then everybody won't be participating. But back to Michael Jordan, man. Michael Jordan, if you didn't notice, man, Jordan Brand was a little bit everywhere, man. This dude has taken a situation to whereas he was part of a shoe conglomerate. He's created like a Chevy for himself. Nike being the General Motors, he created a slot for Chevy. And Mike is slowly but surely taking over the athletic apparel world big up to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And for those who don't know, Nike didn't really support that Jordan brand. They thought he was gonna fail miserably, and he's doing a great job. So you got to give big ups to the brother again. Big ups to Mike, man. I'm not even a Jordan fan. Now let's talk about the rest of this All-Star thing. HRap, I've been listening. I had an allergic reaction to Handle. Been listening. Had an allergic reaction to Handle. I'm lost. Help me out. You know I ain't that damn smart. I went to public school. Cut it out, angry black man. Put on the clock and make sure they do. Okay. 2 balls, 2 different sports. Wasn't bad. I didn't know that either, Joe. I did not know they did the horse contest. I did not know that Clay in 2009 KD won. The trophy looked like straight trash. Set up some scenarios. Having versus playing. The floor attempted dunk in the game, and the dunk is always better. You get the same feel. Fuck Jordan. Damn, fuck Jordan. I mean, I'm not a Michael Jordan fan, but please expound on that. Holly Newsom in the building. Thank you for joining the fun. Really appreciate your support. Please expound on fuck Jordan, but it's traditionally the sentiment in our community, fuck Michael Jordan. And I don't mind you saying it, but I'm gonna give him credit on that, man. You know, yeah. But I'm gonna kick later in the conversation. I'm gonna kick Adam Silver in his ass. But for now, I'm gonna give him big ups because Adam Silver did something that every commission in the history of major sports should have done a long time ago. When you have one or two legends that are on their way out of the game, like a Dwayne Wade and Irk Nowitzki, because he never played no D. Y'all always yelling at LeBron for not playing no D, and this dude's name is Irk because he's never played D. But anyway, Dirk Nowitzki or Nowitzki or whatever, however the hell you say his name, he gave them slots on the All-Star team, man. I think that was super dope. When you got dudes who contributed that much to the league, league MVPs, final MVPs, multiple time champions, both are NBA champions, both are NBA legends, man. It's dope that he cut out. Hey, what do you want to call? What do you want to admit it or not, Ninja? Dirk Nowitzki is one of the greatest foreign-born players in the history of the league. This dude is top 10 scoring. You don't have to like him. Like me, I don't like Michael Jordan. I'm not a Michael Jordan fan, but it would be absurd to not give him the credit where it's due. You got to pay respect where respect due. Let's not call Dirk Nowitzki a legend. He's a legend in print. Hey, well, if that's the case, if you're going to say that, you definitely don't believe Karl Malone is a legend then, correct? I'm waiting. But I really appreciated that he did that. I think, instead of, again, history versus his story. I guess that's the whole conversation right there, Ninja. His story is Dirk's a legend. Your history says, I still think he's a legend, but I'm open for conversation. I'm always open for business. But I really appreciate that with what's his name? Adam Silver, a.k.a. Mr. Burns. Because he looked like Mr. Burns, or he looked like he fighting cancer, a real bad case of it too. But Dirk Nowitzki is married to a black woman, so 80% of the Negroes in the NBA can't say the same. Who is that? You know what? Tiff just dropped the mic. I'm waiting for somebody to swing back. Shut up, Tiff. I wouldn't say 80, but I get your point. Now, with that being said, big ups to Adam Silver for doing that. I really appreciate that. That's something that should have been done years and years ago. You got people who help create the league, who help draw more people to the league, and then when they get old, we just kick it to the side because you're not good enough anymore. That's whack. But get big ups to him for that. I'm kicking him in his ass in a couple minutes, though. I'm going to kick him dead square in his ass because I mentioned this to Ben on BS3 last night that the whole thing with the Africa thing is really pissing me off. HRap, you could please explain the knee-jerk reaction to bringing up a ninja when you mentioned a Caucasian basketball player. No, I brought up a ninja because I don't think Karl Malone. I feel the same way about Karl Malone as you do about Dirk Nowitzki. A whole bunch of stats. When you look at it on paper, it's undeniable. But I don't think he's a fucking legend at all. So if you think if we are pretty much standing in the same box, you just holding box A and I'm holding the other side. You holding heads on the coin, I'm holding tails on the coin. It ain't about if he black or white. It's just you think Dirk overrated, not